Cristiano Ronaldo might be the most famous football player on earth. He has won almost everything. He has scored more goals than almost anyone in history. And even at an age when most footballers have retired, he is still chasing one final dream: winning the FIFA World Cup. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Portugal probably cannot win FIFA 2026, and the biggest reason might be the one thing most people think gives them a chance: Cristiano Ronaldo himself. Before Ronaldo fans get angry, stay with me. Because this isn't about disrespecting a legend, it's about understanding why winning the World Cup is much harder than having one superstar, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why Portugal faces a problem that even Ronaldo may not be able to solve. Let's start with something surprising. The World Cup almost never rewards the most famous team. It rewards the most complete team. Think about it. In 2006, England had superstars everywhere. They didn't win. In 2010, Spain won because every part of their team worked together like a machine. In 2014, Germany destroyed Brazil 7-1 and then won the tournament. Not because they had one giant superstar, because they had a complete system, and that's Portugal's first problem. They have talent. A lot of talent. But talent alone doesn't win World Cups. Portugal's squad is filled with exciting players. There are fast wingers, creative midfielders, technical defenders, and world-class goalkeepers. On paper, it looks amazing. But football isn't played on paper. It's played under pressure, against the best teams on earth. And that's where things get complicated, because when Portugal faces elite teams, they often struggle to control games. Sometimes they dominate weaker opponents, then suddenly look completely different against top nations. It's like a student getting perfect scores on easy tests but struggling during the final exam. The World Cup is football's final exam, and every mistake gets exposed. But things get even more interesting. Let's talk about Ronaldo, because this is where the debate begins. Now, let's be clear. Ronaldo is one of the greatest athletes ever. Not just football, any sport. His work ethic is legendary. His goal-scoring record is ridiculous. His influence on Portugal is impossible to measure. Millions of Portuguese fans believe because of him. But FIFA 2026 presents a challenge no athlete can escape: time. At the 2026 World Cup, Ronaldo will be over 40 years old. Think about that. Most professional footballers retire years before reaching that age, yet Ronaldo is still competing. That's incredible. But football is brutal, especially international football. Games are faster, defenders are stronger, pressing is more intense, recovery becomes harder, and the World Cup doesn't care about your legacy. It only cares about what you can do right now. This creates a difficult question. Can Portugal build their attack around a player in his 40s? Or should they be preparing for life after Ronaldo? The problem is that trying to do both can create confusion. And confusion is deadly at a World Cup. Here's a fascinating statistic. Only 8 countries have ever won the FIFA World Cup. 8. That's it. In nearly a century of competition. Which means winning isn't normal. It's incredibly rare. Even football giants struggle. Look at Belgium. For years, they had what many called a golden generation. Elite players everywhere. Many experts thought they would win a World Cup. They never did. Why? Because having great players and winning a World Cup are completely different things. Portugal may be facing a similar problem. They have talent. But do they have enough chemistry, enough balance, enough consistency? Nobody knows. And uncertainty is dangerous, especially when teams like Argentina, France, Spain, Germany, Brazil, and England exist. These teams don't just have stars, they have depth, lots of depth. Imagine a movie where the main actor gets injured. If the supporting cast is weak, the movie falls apart. The same thing happens in football. World Cups are won by squads, not just starting lineups. Injuries happen, suspensions happen, unexpected heroes emerge. And Portugal's depth still raises questions compared to some of the tournament favorites. But there's another issue nobody talks about enough: pressure. Portugal carries enormous expectations. Every time Ronaldo plays a major tournament, the spotlight follows him. Every headline, every interview, every missed chance, every victory, everything becomes about Ronaldo. That sounds great, until the pressure starts affecting the entire team. Sometimes younger players become hesitant. Instead of making bold decisions, they look for the superstar. Instead of taking responsibility, they wait. Football history is filled with teams that became too dependent on one icon. And when Opneth